COVID shit. All right, what's going on, everybody? We're back here with another episode this week. I believe the new episode drops tonight. This is what, the fourth episode that we're doing?
This is actually the fifth.
Fifth?
Fifth.
Getting old. It's the fifth episode. How'd you guys feel about last episode? I feel like it went great.
Yeah, same.
But at the same time, there's some things that I'm like, oh, shit, here we go.
Man, I feel really good about the last episode. I believe that we've been kind of evolving. One of the biggest things that we take from every single episode is we're getting more raw into the truth. We're not like we're pretty much not holding back anymore. I think at first we were too timid. We were too nervous of how people were going to react to all this. But I think we're doing an amazing job. So
I think it goes into what we talked about last week, and you guys will see on the episode as well, that be fearless part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be the gazelle, not the sheep.
And if we believe in dreams or not, you know?
Hey, guys, and by the way, some things never change, okay? So I come up with amazing phrases that you guys can all remember, and Breezer's still late.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Breezer's late.
In his defense, though, this is his second time being late.
Exactly. That's still a routine.
And I'm sure we're going to hear it as soon as we get over fucking traffic.
It's two more than everyone else.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was there early yesterday for the first time.
Yeah, so just as a little preference here, when Efrain says, hey, let's be somewhere at like 4:30, right? What he usually means, 99.9% of the time, is I'll meet you there at 6.
Yes. You be there, I'll be there when I get there.
Yeah. So yesterday, me and Breezer went to the gym, and we said everybody come over about 4:30, 5 o'clock, which we figured in Efrain's time was going to be 5:30, 5 o'clock. So we're at the gym, and Efrain gives us a phone call as soon as we're getting in the sauna. He says, I'm out front. Where are you guys at? Oh, shit.
Once he picks up the phone on a FaceTime, and he goes like, I knew something was up.
This is the first time this guy was ever early, let alone on time. So,
man, well, 2024 has been my accountability year, so I'm trying one of these things, But in my defense, let's say I gotta go somewhere and I'm trying to rush to be there on time, and all of a sudden I crash, and I never make it. I'd rather be late than never.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think Tyler and Breezer can attest this as well. When it comes to the time, I swear to God, you're going to be late to your own funeral.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
No
we're
call.
in no hurry. We're in no hurry. Like, so everybody, but changes are being made. I was there on time yesterday and today.
Yeah.
And he picked me up, so
Yeah.
he left with quite a bit of time.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about what happened in the last episode that you guys are going to see.
What happened in the last episode? Why don't you enlighten us?
Well, talking about Tyler having to get picked up, it's not going to need to happen anymore.
Yes, guys. So we're actually going to do it on this episode. On this episode, at the very end of this episode, I want you guys to take a look at something that we as a crew decided to do for one of our own. The Naked Raw Truth is all about helping and giving back to others. And it got to start within someone. And it has to start within our own. You know what? Screw this. Jesus, do me a big favor. Please run it back. This is what we did. Let's get it out of our system.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of our system. So this is what we did for this guy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Go watch it.
Echo and Yuma.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Hey guys, what's up? This is your friend Efrain Escudero. Guys, so the Naked Raw Truth is always about giving back and telling the truth how it is. I've had a lot of success and I had a lot of failures. I wish somebody at one point would have came and helped me get back on my own 2 feet, even though I had the great support of Steve and all these people around me. But now, not only do we have a great platform with the podcast, our work and everything. So with our platform in itself, we want to take care of our own. We got my guys here, Tucker, we got Jesus, and we have Adam, who couldn't be here but sends his best remark. Not only do we like to help and take care of our own, Today we have looked within ourselves and noticed that there was one man that we really needed our help, and we came out and helped him. Tyler, we love you as a whole. You are part of our team just as bad as I am part, and Tucker, Adam, and Jesus. So today, man, from all of us to you, we want to tell you we love you. Not only tell you, but show you. Welcome to your ride. Man, you no longer have to take an Uber home. You can ride your new bike to and from work. Once again, guys, from us to you, and Adam who couldn't be here. We love you, and I hope you enjoy this. From everybody from the Naked Rock Truth to you, my dude.
Don't park it on the freeway.
From all of us to you, man. We love you. Are you serious, man? We love you. You're fucking great, dude. You're a great dude. We fucking love you, dude. You're a fucking good guy. Thank you for taking care of us. We at least expected it. Are you serious? So we're taking care of you now. From all of us to you. Adam's on the phone.
That's crazy.
So it's not the big size you wanted.
No, but it's crazy.
So we just got you this from us, man. We love you, right, dude? So what the fuck? Like, if you buy my
I was literally all the way here. I was like, that's crazy. I was supposed to go with Efrain to Dunlap.
yeah.
Thank you.
We love you. And
What the fuck, guys? What? I was trying not to park it right now. It's the same freeway.
hey, the only thing is, you need to get some clear glasses.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of your registration and your insurance. But other than that, bro, like, remember earlier your lady hung up on you?
Yeah.
When you told her what was going on? She started crying. So that's why we had to get off the phone. So officially you got a new bike, and now you don't need nobody's wheels, nor do you have to wake her up. Now you can drive.
Yeah.
So that's why you're a little bitch for not wanting to fucking go pick it up.
Yeah.
So now you feel like an asshole for not wanting to pick up
A
your
little
bike.
bit. A little bit.
The Naked Rock Truth.
Yeah.
So,
And we got you reposado and kitchen also.
so we're right here if you want to buy your leg or what?
We got catered.
Yeah.
Turn the bitch on.
Turn it on. It has the key.
Which key is it?
I don't know, because it's your bike, fool. What the fuck you asking me for?
Is that my bike?
Jesus. Hey, how shitty would you feel if I go home right now and crash?
That's what we did. We already talked about it.
Oh my god. Seriously, Efrain?
So, we were going to get you a crotch rocket, but the moment that you said, if I had that, I'll probably kill myself.
Yeah, I want to go fast.
Yeah, we fucking thought about it, so we got you a smaller size engine.
Where'd I put the key?
The side bed.
Oh. It's not stolen, right?
Not until you take off.
Seriously, Ashley?
Nope. It's fuck. Bring us back like we're coming back.
This one.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You gotta let me work my magic there, Chief.
Okay, done.
We don't interrupt you and say, hey, blah, 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 blah. So like I said, other than that, some of the changes you guys are going to see here in the episode. But getting back to this week's episode, it's a new week. It's the end of the week, but it's kind of our time to essentially, prepare for the next week, what we're going to do. I know we've had some changes come up and some more opportunities for us as a podcast, let alone us as in our career. So really excited about that. But what I want to know is, what are you doing to prepare for next week?
What am I doing to prepare for next week when it comes to podcast in itself? We always since day one, I've told everybody that I want to bring great guys into the show. I think you guys have been waiting enough. It's time for us to start bringing people in. I did talk to Dominic Cruz. I am working with Joe Coy's manager. I am talking with Dominic Cruz. So one of these guys, I'm not going to let you guys know, I'm not going to break the surprise, but one of these guys is going to start joining us. We're going to be able to interview them. And one of the main reasons why we're doing this is, guys, I don't want to know anything about nothing fame-wise of any celebrity or anybody that you bring in. You know, each one of us has something that unique about ourselves that kind of can generate something into your own life. You can make it your own, right? So some of these guys, you can go and Google them and you can learn all about them. But we want to get into the in-depth personalities of individuals, of what makes them unique. Why? How many times has Joe Coy heard the word, "You can't do it"? I don't know if you guys, he posted a thing on his YouTube, and it pretty much states where he started, how he started, and what he's like, you know, his upbringing, and now he's selling out the T-Mobile Arena. He sold out the Forum 6 times, first comedian to ever do it. But how many times did he get rejected? How many times did he get booed off stage? What allowed him to continue to go through that? That's what I want. That's what I want to tell you guys and share with you guys, because let's face it, even to this day, I have asshole friends, as you guys will see in the podcast. Some people laugh about death.
What a piece of shit.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But see, the biggest thing in understanding is that they motivate you to be better. No matter what you do, they're always motivating you and keeping you humble. And sometimes we all need it. We all need to be humble some way, somehow. And it's not, and that's what makes a great outcome of this. Breezer decided to show up, so. All right, so that's one of the things that we're gonna be talking about here in the upcoming shows. So guys, before we skip too far into this, I wanna touch in depth. So what do you think about your surprise? Obviously, they just witnessed it, They saw it. So what's going through your mind?
Either you guys really like me, or you guys really dislike me because you got me on a motorcycle. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw or if we mentioned it too much, but I was in a really bad accident last year on a motorcycle.
They saw the pictures in that video.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Your tarred up clothes and shit.
Yeah, so, yeah, either they really like me and they got me a new bike, or they dislike me and they just hoping I crash again. So we'll find out. Tucker, I just want to say real quick, Tucker, fuck you. Real quick. So riding home for the first time on that bike, I FaceTimed the guys, let them know.
Let me explain how this went down first. Yeah, thank God Breezer's here. So during the whole thing, Breezer was working, so I had to FaceTime him, and we got done. And lovely Ashley, shout out to Ashley for doing such a great thing that she did by calling your mother, and us getting screamed at by your mother and your whole family, and your grandfather crying. Love that for us, by the way. Made us feel really great about that. So we had that in the back of our mind that his family now hates us. So then we get a FaceTime call from Tyler, and guess who's riding his motorcycle and ripping it down the street while he's on FaceTime and saying, "Look, guys, no hands."
With no helmet.
Yeah, with no helmet, with no registration, no license.
Eyes, no nothing, no eye shields.
No registration, no plates, no nothing. So I literally get off the phone with Breezer and have to answer this, and I told Breezer, this is what I'm talking about. So, being the good person I am, I took the evidence to show his family that we had no part in that, and that was all his doing. So he's already acting a fucking fool on that thing.
So guys, so one of the things, I've been trying to open up another company called the Homer Garage, and the Homer Garage is going to be able to it's compressed of a bunch of friends and a bunch of people from different outlets that allows to help each other out, so we can be out of debt, so we can be grow as one, as family. You know, it's pretty much like I don't know how you guys are fans of Andrew Tate, but Andrew Tate has this with all his people, and I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what, I can do this. So then I decided I'm gonna gather all these people up, and while I'm coming up with the logistics, I'm like, man, what the There was too many things behind the scenes that go on behind a company like that. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start slow. So I reached out to these guys, and without a hesitation, they're like, yeah, cool, we're in. Let's make it happen. So sure enough, I started. I applied for it. I started getting all this. I know
That's calming.
So then all of a sudden, I thought about it. I was like, we're gonna buy him a bike. Like, we shopped around. This guy is an a-hole because the day that we had to go pick up the bike, I kept telling him, hey man, you need to go with me. Like, can you go with me to pick up my bike? Because he thinks I'm buying a bike. He's like, nope, I can't. I can't.
What was his exact text? Fuck no.
Yeah, he's like, I can't. I think I even called you.
Yeah.
And was like, he even said, it was like, oh, that's not a friend or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
What a piece of shit.
I had plans.
Yeah, we know the plan.
and then what happened? So then he doesn't want to go. I had to call his wife to get her on board with us. And next thing you know, here it goes.
Yeah.
He ends up with us. So now, talk us through what's going on. Obviously, we can see in the video. You turn around, you see us. You're supposed to come with me to help me pick up a bike, but you didn't.
So she picks me up. Like I said, we had plans already. She picks me up. I'm gonna talk in the mic. She picks me up. She said she had to go pick something up. We had been talking all day about buying some stuff, start working out. So that's where I think we're going. So we're driving, coming up past the exit signs, and I see the exit we're gonna go on to buy the bike, and we go to the one right before it. Don't think much of it. I'm like, hey, that's weird. I should have came earlier with Efrain.
Yeah.
I would have been right here. Turn the corner, we park. She's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for this guy. We're gonna buy whatever. Cool. And then she gets a phone call. She's like, oh, he's in the back. I'm like, that's weird. Away from the street. That's
Hand on your gun?
Yeah. You don't think I got my gun, right?
Mind you, we're in the ghetto.
Yeah,
of
we're like,
Phoenix.
yeah. So we drive around the back, this little road. We drive behind the building, and there's Tucker, Efrain, Jesus, and his girl. They're all standing there. There's a motorcycle between them, and then behind, what was tripping me out was there was a elotero man behind you guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it was like a party or something, but
We were waiting for Tyler to pull up, and Elotero man pulls up, and Efrain, of course. And then what'd you pay in pesos?
I did. I did.
This fucking guy, dude.
yeah. So I was definitely surprised, shocked. No one's ever bought anything like that. So thank you guys again. If I die, it's your fault. Just know.
Yeah.
Cool. It actually,
if you die, we're all gonna off ourselves and fuck you up in the afterlife.
actually, no. It's if you die, it was because you fucking gave me a jacket for Christmas.
Or it was
your
because
fault.
you fucking FaceTimed everybody while you're riding a bike with one hand
Yeah.
and no helmet.
And no eye protection.
Gotta live a little.
Yeah, until you don't. Live a little just to not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not a lot of people have ever done that. And not even for me, I think. But something that really stands out for me is, once again, I never asked for any Christmas presents. So guys, if you guys are watching this, for next year, don't give me anything for Christmas. I don't.
Christmas is this year.
For next year, the following.
Oh, so you want something this year?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't like Christmas presents. I always give them, but I don't like to receive them. It makes me feel kind of weird. So this past year, he got me one, and it was a jacket, like simple, smallest gift ever can mean the world to somebody. So to for that reason, I say this is why we did it. So
Okay. He got the whole crew jacket.
Yeah. Not to brag, but I got the best one.
No, you didn't.
actually, no, I think I got the best one.
Okay. Oh, can we talk about the bet that we had for when he was pulling up? So we had a bet for.
Wait, last night's bet or
no?
Because you were asking what color my boxers were when I got
Oh, that's true. Me and Breezer bet what.
Breezer now.
Okay, me and Breezer bet what flannel you're gonna wear. I said brown. He said brown and black because I didn't think we were
I was
fucking-
right.
Well, I mean, you both
With a
would've been
tint
right.
with a tint of cream. Like shut the fuck up. So the bet that we had when Tyler pulled up was, well, if he cries, he's a bitch. If he doesn't cry, he's a bigger bitch. And if he says he doesn't want the bike, he's the biggest bitch I ever met in my life.
Wait, did he really think he was not gonna want the bike?
Nah, I mean, a little part of the back of my head, he's like, nah, I'm not taking this. Nope, absolutely not.
I didn't believe it. I thought you bought your bike. I was like just trying to figure out why we were there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to go home and watch my show.
Yeah, this fucking guy was so worried about watching American Idol We go through all of this shit. First off, it's 2024.
Yeah, nobody's watched that show in 15 years.
Yeah, apparently Tyler does. And did you hear how pissed he was last night when he said that, I went home and fucking American Idol wasn't even on?
Yeah, the episode didn't air because of the Oscars, so it's gonna air this Monday coming up.
Oh, well, make sure we're not to bother you on Monday night.
Yeah.
God, man. God, and you still don't believe it?
Yeah, it still hasn't hit me.
No? You think it's ever gonna hit you?
No.
And once
hopefully-
it hits the pavement.
Yeah, hopefully that hits you before the pavement
Whoa.
does.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, no, we're serious about it. You have the title, so
Yeah,
it's-
definitely.
Yeah. Other than that, he's probably running the serial numbers, make sure it's not stolen.
I'd also like to point out that I fucking left my house over an hour ago,
Yeah.
and it's only a 30-minute drive, and it took me an hour to get here.
That's what happens when you live in Surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Look at that.
God.
All right,
Efrain
guys.
Escudero, Hatch of the Miracle.
That's right, man. If you didn't know, you better ask
Now
somebody.
you know.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
Don't worry. I won't.
All right, let's reel back in, huh?
Yeah, let's bring it back in, guys.
Jesus.
Breezer, once again, guys. So I get famous quotes. Breezer, obviously late again.
Okay, well, you can hear the rain, the traffic. There was an accident that wasn't on the route when I put the thing in the GPS, so not my fault.
Breezer, let's get one thing out of the on air.
Here we go. Therapeutical time.
Your steaks are good,
Oh,
but
shit.
not as good as your pasta. All right, I'm from the motherland.
It's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, it's like your food's good, but it's not that good as the other
Yeah.
food.
You're from the motherland of steak?
Of Mexico, where fucking tacos from every angle.
So is that steak or is that tacos?
Well, it depends.
Meat, just meat in general.
Well,
So you're saying the meat wasn't good?
It was
Oh,
alright.
it was good.
It was alright.
It was.
It tastes like that fajita packets, like the sauce, the seasoning.
wow.
Dude,
Okay.
we're just... Oh,
I'll take you some
Gonna
real
kick a guy
tacos.
while he's down.
yeah. And then these fuckers say, you guys want some real tacos, let's go down to Yuma. Nobody wants to fucking go down to Yuma.
Why not?
What's in Yuma?
Good ass tacos.
There's
Yeah.
good-ass tacos here.
Where?
No,
What
where?
do you mean where?
Don't say
Actually,
Adam's house.
Taco Boys is pretty good.
Taco
that
Boys
one's-
was pretty solid.
That's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
Yuma's a little bit better than that.
Why would I drive all the way over there just for a little bit better?
You have to try it.
How far is Yuma from here?
2 hours.
It's
no, I'm
3.
good. No, I'm good.
Right now with the rain, my little.
No, it's 3.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's 2.5. It's
I've driven to San Diego probably 50 times.
Why'd you
and-
go to San Diego a lot?
Huh?
Why'd you go to San Diego
Because
a
I like
lot?
the beach. Anyway,
Which beach?
Which beach?
Yeah, what was her name?
Mission.
Mission.
Her name was Mission.
Pacific Beach.
Ah,
Oh,
Pacific.
Specifically.
No, I said Mission Beach, Pacific Beach.
Pacific Coast.
Or Coronado.
All right.
Anyways. No, I don't remember what I was fucking saying.
Oh,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
All right, guys. Another thing, reeling it back in, I want to give a big shout out to Yuma's Fight League. Officially, we're on the canvas for tomorrow's fight. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. Jesus, run it. You guys can see the logo. It's officially on the canvas. This is a dream come true for me. Biggest thing. I've been a professional fighter, and that's how I made my big break back in 2000. Back in 2000.
Almost 20 years ago, yeah.
2005.
You know who else was live 20 years ago? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Guys, 2005, I started my MMA career in Tucson, Arizona, next to guys like Dominic Cruz, Travis DeGro, Anthony Leon. Guys, it's been an amazing career. But now to be able to put this podcast, this dream, brought together by all of us to be able to be on a canvas, it's insane, guys. It's now giving back to the same community that I started, where I first started at, so big shout out, being kudos to everybody out there. So go out there and perform, put on a fight for everybody to enjoy. So how you doing? Let's welcome you in. We haven't seen you. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
I know. It's because of this damn rain, this stupid traffic. Shit pissed me off.
Dude, are you upset?
Other than the fact that my food's being criticized now and everybody seemed to enjoy it last night.
It was all right.
His chili's pretty good.
Yeah.
Chili's pretty good.
Huh? Last dinner night at Adam's house.
Careful, dudes. They'll be like, thank God.
Oh, shit.
Well, I guess I'm gonna X the pasta night out now.
Hey,
Thanks.
no, you're not. Guys,
You
stop it.
can't have the cake and eat it. You have to have the fucking appetizers before the cake.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like a dumbass analogy. Man. You have to eat the sunflower seeds before you get the pie.
What?
That's every time.
What?
Literally,
What?
every time you say an analogy, that's how we respond.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was accurate. That's Efrain should have said that.
That's the GPS one's still my favorite.
We're creating shirts for this guy.
Dude, I'm so glad you got the taste of what it's like when you say analogies, because we're all like, what? He's making them at night, dude.
What?
We
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. You guys were supposed to show me that, but no.
Yeah, shout out to Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like lost in this shit.
No,
but
you're cool, man. It's cool.
And you want to talk about being late. We're going to criticize me. What time did you show up?
Hey, I had to pick up Ashley from work. What do you
And
mean?
then on top of the fact that is the one time this fucker was early, or not barely on time, and did we tell you about
Look,
this?
I was on my we talked about it right now, but I was on my way and then I had to pick her up. She had to change.
Wait, so how were you on your way if you had to pick her up? So like you
I
were
was
on your
on
way, you
my
weren't gonna
way.
bring her, and then you had to go pick her up. Or
I
how
had
does
to pick
that
her up on
work?
the way. I had to pick her up on the way, and then as I was on the way from after picking her up, I had to go get tequila, beer. I had to stop and get everything you guys asked for.
Yeah. So a typical Tyler, like, hey man, where you at? Oh, I'm right down the road. Beep. What do you mean you're right down? No, dude, I'm right. Beep. Clean up on aisle 4. Clean up on aisle. Beep. I'm right down the road, dude. Yeah. It's fucking.
Which,
guy.
by the way, you left
That's
that
a
whole case of beer in my house.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna take it.
why would I take it?
Wow.
You left your beer there too.
Well, yeah.
No,
Or-
he meant your can was full. You didn't even drink it.
That's
The can you were throwing away. Remember, he was like,
Oh
"This is
yeah,
Efrain's."
it was like all crushed up. It was a bush peach, and he didn't finish it.
I did finish it.
Well, yeah, after it was crushed up, and I
I
made it.
swear to God, I will hire someone to beat your ass. Go ahead.
I'll just call that guy from the club on Saturday.
Yeah.
God. All right, guys. So let me take you guys back.
Let's go over the past week.
Wait.
It was
Oh
Saturday.
my God.
What's
Hey
it?
guys. So I don't know how it happens, but every time it happens, actually it never happens anymore because we never go out. So we went out for the UFC Sean O'Malley's fight, and we ended up in Scottsdale. We're downtown Scottsdale, and we ended up getting a table. So we're one of these clubs, and we got a table. We got bottle service and everything, and then all of a sudden, I stand facing kind of like.
Wait, do you remember what I told you before? Like when we first got there in the prelims, where I was like, "Dude, let's get in a fight tonight."
Do you remember what I told you why I wasn't gonna go to Jefe and you called me a bitch?
Yeah.
Every time I go to, I told him.
Wait,
every
hold
time
on,
I go to
hold on,
Jefe.
hold on, Jesus, cut that. You
Can't say the name.
You can't say the name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said the boss.
Okay, the boss. Yes.
I speak Spanish now. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, Cuba.
Every time I go to that place,
Okay.
I get into a fight. I've been kicked out of Mill Ave. We could say that. It's just an area.
Yeah.
Been kicked out of Mill Ave like 4 times from that place because of that reason. And it's always Jameson. So I can't drink Jameson in public. So that's what I told Adam. And he's like, quit being a bitch. Quit being a bitch. It's like, no, dude, I'm good, man.
Well, actually, I would like to preface that for the fact that he changed the plans last minute twice.
I did not change anything. You just told
I
your
was getting
lady.
Snapchat
Like, there
updates.
was
Yeah, yeah.
no way.
I was. Do you want to know why I know you said that? Is because I called 2 people afterward and said, "Thank God we're not going there. We're
Also,
just going. We're
let's-
just going to the bar."
Let's preference. Who was late to that?
To what?
We.
To that
You're
thing.
like, we could pregame at your apartment. I'm like, yeah, cool. You showed up like 10 minutes before we were supposed to leave my apartment. You told me, you're like, yeah, I'm on my way, and you showed up an hour and 15 minutes
Well,
later.
you live. You know, it took
You
an hour
live-
to get here. It
You-
takes me an hour to get there
you,
too.
oh, you only live 20 minutes from me.
Yes, it's
It was
pretty
traffic, dude.
fun. Yeah, that's rush hour.
There's
It was
no-
raining.
Beep.
Anyway,
All right,
back to what happened.
So now I'm facing. So the tables, we're kind of facing the whole bar area where everybody's dancing, and then so I decided to get up from my seat and stand by the hall where everybody walks, and people kept
Yeah.
bumping into me, and you know, obviously it's a club, so we know
And
people.
it's a walkway,
Yeah,
He
so
just said he
people.
was standing in the walkway.
Yeah, so people are kind of like moving.
like standing
So
next to it.
so they're moving, but now I'm starting to feel like the same guy bumping me over and over and over and over again. So I kind of turn around and I'm like, hey, bud, is there?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, bud, is there a problem? Is there an issue? Like, it feels like you're trying to like push me, you know? All of a sudden, his friend who thought he was he's like 6'5", just a little bit, like an inch shorter than me, you know? He was like
5'6".
4'11".
So this guy, he's very tall, and he's kind of like chubby a little bit now, but like he's all of a sudden comes and he's like, is there a problem? And I was like, what? And he just kind of like gets in my face, and then out of nowhere, he just swings.
Dude, and right then, I was at the bar getting a drink, and I was just like, I kind of like just saw it, and then I was like, and then I just saw your friend Jimmy grabbing you and pulling you back, and I was like, God damn it.
So this guy swings on me, and I just kind of, it was like the slowest punch I've ever seen in my life. Like, I saw it coming, so I just kind of moved. And believe it or not, if any time I've ever dodged a punch, I never dodge them in the fights, but
we know.
Here. But here, I literally just did this. And when I did this, like, I wanted to swing. Deep inside my heart, my body, everybody told me, swing. But when I was going to swing, my buddy was hugging me, like pulling me away. And I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, he just swung on me. Next thing you know, all security, everybody got those guys, got them out, and that was my fight.
Which I go ahead and plead my case even further of why I don't go to that fucking place.
Yeah, well, dude, I jumped in the middle of it, and then he took another, like, I pushed that guy back and his little butt buddies back, and then, like, I saw somebody holding him, so I kept pushing him back a little bit further, and then the guy jumps over me and goes, whoa, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
It's like that fucking meme, dude. I'm doing my part. I'm not doing fucking shit.
Yeah, so that's what it was. That's what happened, and that was my fight. I guess that's what I get going to those places, you know.
Yeah.
But big shout out to my lady. She's a freaking gangster. She straight up pulled out a mouthpiece and was trying to fight everybody. I'm like, bro, chill out. Let me handle this. You know, somebody hits you or something, it's gonna be game over for everybody.
She just keeps a mouthpiece in her fucking cleavage for.
I have no idea, man. But it was like,
in case, you never know.
Unstraps it from her leg.
Yeah, for me, it's like I have one in my duty belt now.
You have a mouthpiece in your duty
He's been
belt?
thinking about putting one.
Yeah. like an actual mouthpiece, for real. That would be kind of cool. Imagine if you just, we're on duty, and all of a sudden a guy talks, come to the stop, and he put on my mouthpiece. All right, let's go.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, there was a guy I was watching, he has this YouTube channel, he's a Navy SEAL, and it's like survival shit, like urban survival, and he's like, I always have a mouthpiece in my pocket, and I'm like, and then he like explains it, he goes, yeah, if you imagine being in a fight, and you're like starting to sit with a guy on public, he just goes, all right, yeah, give me a second, just puts a mouthpiece in, and then just like cracks his neck and looks at you, you'd be like, actually, you know what, I think I'm gonna stop this.
Not you, man, the dude behind you.
Yeah.
That dude behind you that ran away, dude. Yeah, he can get me. What's up, fool?
So that's what I'm thinking about doing, and I think it's gonna work great. But some odd reason, guys, apparently I look small or something, because no matter where we're at, everybody wants to fight me. We can be at work and everybody wants to fight me.
Yeah.
You know what the annoying part is Tyler can attest to this. Breezer can, I'm sure you can. Every time there's anything that has ever happened at work where people are fighting, as soon as I show up, nobody wants to fight. And it's fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
For me, it's the opposite. Everybody wants to fight me.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Actually, this week we stopped the fight. Well, we watched it a little bit.
It's because everybody wants to test you, bro. Everybody
It was
wants
pretty
to see
funny.
you.
They didn't fight us. They fought each other. But what was his name? Well, we asked him his name.
The wizard.
The Wizard.
The wizard.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. So
If I put a spell on them, they would be over.
Yeah. So we're trying to calm this two guys down. They're about to fight. We're like, go out. He's like, go outside. If you're gonna fight, go outside.
Yeah.
So they go out the gate, and the guy that we were trying to hold back, not really, but he didn't want to fight. He's like, if I catch you out this gate, you're gonna get it. And then we're like, well, go out there. Like, he's going, just go.
Bitch.
Yeah, and he's calling the other guy bitch, and just so we followed him out. And of course, staff wants to get involved, so now we got to get involved.
So you take staff?
No, yeah. So staff had one guy. One of the staff had one guy, and then the guy that we had was the heavier set guy, the shorter guy, and he definitely didn't want to listen. So impact push real quick, get some distance.
That was
a good hit.
I was like, man, step back. He kind of like popped his chest a little bit. Get back.
Yeah,
Get
so
back.
and then I was like, dude, what's your name? What's your fucking name? Dark Angel 37.
Dude,
The
sick,
straightest
sick
face.
gamer tag.
The straightest face. And I was like,
Yeah.
what? And then later on we were speaking to him. He had just lost the fight, but he had bite marks all over him. He was bleeding from the mouth, and then he's like, you know what? I'll give up my my title.
Yeah, give
I was
him my
born
title.
with it.
He was born with it. You know what title I was
his
born
dad
with?
was from one biker gang and his mom was from another, so he was born as both. He's I'll
The
drop.
perfect love story.
Yeah, he was telling us all this, and I was like, dude, calm down, Harry Potter.
I swear to God, I'll expect a Patronus' bitch right now.
Yeah, he was something else.
Jesus.
Yeah. So Breezer, how are you doing, man? Other than that, how are you? How's everything? How's work?
Boring. But I'm leaving in now, like exactly a month. So
Guys, so where are you going?
fucking Arkansas.
All right, guys. So you guys are not gonna see Breezer for some time, but you know he is part of the squad, and his spot remains
What
here.
are we not gonna maybe like do it digital?
No,
Like,
probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
No.
I was like,
Too
yeah,
much
he
work.
can call it. Now.
Do you want to tell him what you're gonna go do?
Huh?
I'll tell him he's gonna go learn how to cook because he fucking sucks.
Was that fucking funny? Was that fucking funny?
He's gonna learn how to fucking make steak.
All right,
Wow.
continue.
No, that's okay.
You know what, guys? That's how we end the show. See you guys next
Yeah.
week. Like,
Cut it.
You motherfucker. Oh, was that fucking funny? Is
That was
That's the
hilarious.
last time I fucking cooked for any of you assholes.
Let us cook. Let us cook next time. Let me cook for you.
Oh,
Let me
Anyways,
cook. I'll
yeah,
cook.
no, you want to know how I'm doing? I'm doing fucking terrible now. Thanks.
That
Thanks.
sucks.
Last time we have a nice gathering, get everybody together, fed. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, next time we'll just order fucking McDonald's.
all right, guys.
It might be better for Gordon Tyler.
Yeah. Fucking scumbag.
Chicken tenders. I mean, chicken
What?
McNuggets. Forgot the name of them.
Fucking.
So how are you doing?
Me? I'm
How was
just
your week? How was your week?
fucking great.
Anything?
How are you
Anything
doing?
crazy?
I don't think anything really crazy. Just kind of been monotony type of stuff, but just been working a whole bunch and some stupid hours and whatnot.
Let's
but
talk about that stuff we were talking about last night. how it's going with homegirl.
oh,
Oh, let's hear
Oh,
this.
let's get the
hear
update.
this.
Let's hear the
Updates.
updates. How's your dating life?
it's thriving.
What does
It's,
that mean?
It's we're still sitting in the medium end, not the deep end yet.
Yeah.
So did you?
We're waiting right now.
So let's stop using the analogies of ocean. Use base.
We're
baseball.
using an
first,
of
Second,
swimming.
third base.
Yeah, where you at?
Are
We're
we
chilling at
still-
like second base.
Okay.
He's,
All right.
he's taking a leadoff second right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got a generous leadoff second right
We're,
now.
we're
Okay.
getting there. No, I mean I had the date. The date went really well.
Did you have to talk?
No, I haven't had the talk.
Okay.
Where'd you guys go?
I went to her house. She cooked me dinner.
Was
Her
it better-
idea. Her
better?
idea.
Who cooks better, her or Breezer?
We had this talk too.
Wait, what? What'd she cook?
Chicken. She cooked some chicken asparagus and mashed potatoes. It's actually really good.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good date.
So what happened? Take us through the date, man.
Take us through the date.
Yeah, like I mean, not in detail, but man, what
I'll
happened?
keep my
What
mouth shut.
happened?
I hate you.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Give us the detail.
Nothing X-rated.
No, why?
Why?
Take a chance. Take a leap of faith.
I'm not out here dating like
Take a leap of faith.
whores.
Wait, what?
I'm not out here dating whores.
Babe, she didn't mean that. He didn't mean that, all right? Like,
I'm not saying
No,
that you.
I met her day one, and then all of a sudden I asked her out. Like, dude, come on.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So went through the date, had an amazing dinner, sat on the couch, a couple things.
Like?
What, like? Yeah.
Nothing X-rated, but
Nothing PG
So
rated
like,
either.
so like,
It was
making out,
it was
little.
it was
I was-
PG-13.
I was telling her I like what she did with the place. You know,
Did the carpets match the drapes?
She's talking about the house.
Did you have?
Pervert.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, did you have cake for dessert?
Yes.
I did. I didn't have necessarily cake.
Cupcakes.
That's some pretty sweets.
Oh, okay,
Some
okay.
pretty sweets.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck does that mean? What? I'm just asking how everything went.
Explain a better analogy for me, would you?
Give a better analogy.
Yeah, would you?
So, like, if you have a water bottle and you put it in a cup, it'll be full.
What the fuck?
Are we doing Efrain analogies or
Yes.
like actual analogies? That was my Efrain analogy.
No, we watched.
I was.
Fuck it. I'm sick and tired of this
What'd
shit.
you watch?
We watched.
What you watch?
We watched this show that.
What?
American Idol.
No, you guys are not for
What's
it.
it? What's
No, yeah, tell him.
it? Wait,
Fucking-
what's that have to do with?
He was
Let us
watching-
guess.
dude,
We're watching Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So
wonder
no
you
longer-
didn't-
Okay, first
No
off, you
longer-
watch American Idol.
Yeah.
Keep your
That's
fucking
whack.
mouth
That's
shut.
all fake.
Oh
What do you?
my God.
That's all fake.
Oh
Love is
my
blind.
God.
How you gonna be on a date about?
Did you ever watch Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
That's all fake, you retard.
No.
Fuck, I can't even say that anymore. God damn it. Jesus, cut that out, please.
He's making them at night.
Yeah.
Look, I haven't seen Love is Blind. I'm not gonna watch it. It just seems played out.
It's because I mean, it's reality TV. It's all scripted.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Yeah. But watch the show.
American Idol, talent.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's give it less. Let's go back.
Yeah, go.
Watch the show. Had quite a few makeout sessions.
Why are you scared to pull the trigger after you made out already?
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It wasn't.
Are you waiting for the right moment?
No, it's not necessarily that, right? How do I explain
you
this?
play it by ear.
Yeah.
You're just going with the motions.
She wasn't throwing herself at me, so I'm not gonna fucking throw
Why
myself on.
not?
Why not?
She's
What if she's waiting?
I asked the same question.
Hey,
but-
look.
She's already like
look,
kissing you. She's
Listen,
already past that.
Listen,
She's running.
there's some truth to it, right? There's, you take, what's the term? Totality of circumstances, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So the best analogy is what she used.
oh shit.
Oh,
Like
she used
you already
it.
know what it is. So
Oh yeah.
like yeah, we could have fun, but then not gonna get anything out of return, right? So if you think about it, coming on a first date as a female, you fuck a dude on the first night, it's probably gonna leave, and that's not what you're just looking for. So it is what it is.
I asked my lady out the second night I met her.
Wait, what does that have to do with?
Like,
Did
They're
you
still together.
did you fuck her brains out the first night?
no.
Oh, but there you go.
I know a guy that done that.
Like,
Right here.
And here we
Look
are.
at you now.
I'm still married.
Four kids later.
What's up?
Like-
It happens. You just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah.
like I told her day one. I told her I'm not putting up, and she can attest it. I kept telling her the whole night. I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not sleeping with you. She would have told me, let's sleep, let's go. I would have been like, okay, let's go. But the whole first date, I was like, no. The second day, I just asked her out. Took a leap of faith. Even if she said no, all right, cool. I'm not going to waste my time, nor am I going to waste yours.
That's what he's saying. And you're
So
you're,
do it.
you're perfectly describing what he's
He just said-
describing.
Yeah, but he's not
you're-
taking the leap of faith. He's not.
They're talking and like going on dates.
Oh, man.
They're just
So you-
not.
So I would go on another day with her this weekend, but she is literally on a plane. I think she's going to Hawaii with her parents. Her parents been there for a week. She's going there, I think, to meet them. I don't know.
Why not go surprise her?
No, wait, no, stop. No. No. Do not listen to that advice.
So everybody
Do
out
not.
there in the comments, as you can
Do
tell,
not.
this is the the advice I get in
Go.
this dating pool.
Go.
Yeah. Let me just go back to my ex. Why not, huh?
Let me think of an analogy. Keep going.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what's
you.
up.
No, like that's true. Like again, like it's even as a guy, like if you're going out with the chick and like first night gives it up, you're just kind of like okay.
Yeah.
all right, well,
Who else did you give it up to?
yeah. Well, there's that, but it's just kind of like okay, like I'm not interested anymore. I'm just,
Well, yeah, you have to try it out. You can't just. What if you find out you don't like it?
Yeah, that is true.
Then you part ways like an adult and say, hey,
Exactly. Why not as soon as possible? Save as much time as possible.
because if you like her, like it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't. So like
Well-
I told you guys before, like this is a girl that I really do like.
So you're telling me right now,
I
if you
swear to
really
God.
like her, and you're good with not fucking forever,
Dude, no
Alright,
one
wait,
You
said
understand what I'm saying, right?
I get what you're saying. Like, you know, my biggest thing for you is kind of like, I feel that you're like in the little gray zone. Like, you know, you're scared of commitment at this point, and so is she.
No, that's
One date in.
No. When you guys been talking for 3 years,
Dude,
you
when
guys,
she watches this, she's
only-
just gonna fuck all
no,
this up for me.
but
okay.
seriously, like, look,
They've
she
only-
likes you, you like her, you guys are going like on little dates.
Pull the trigger.
Why
They've
don't
only
you just say
they've only
through
known
each
each
other?
other for that long. They haven't been like romantically involved.
You don't have to be like,
Okay.
but if you really like her, why don't you just say, you know what? Once again, I'm gonna go back to my relationship. I was scared of commitment. I was scared to be just with one girl, like for real, for the longest time. I was an asshole. I was a prick.
Was?
Yes, I was.
I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red.
All of a sudden, I just said, you know what? And I told her straight up, I'm afraid of commitment, but with you, I want to try it. What do you, me and my girlfriend? And fucking crazy, I said yes. Fucking almost 3 years later.
Let's reference back to that last part. Crazy.
She's crazy.
No
for
offense,
saying yes.
Don't be mad at me. Crazy ass. Let's go back to your part. Crazy ass.
Yeah, he said it, not me.
But I'm talking about you. How you just the first night you were clapping cheeks.
Gotta test it out.
And apparently, he liked the ride.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Shoot.
He's still putting his quarters in.
Yeah.
You know.
Now that's a good fucking analogy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
me and Breezer had this conversation last night, right?
Breezer and I.
Okay. I swear to God, I might just eat.
Right there.
So here's the thing that I've noticed in the past why we like stopped talking is like I felt in the past that like she necessarily like not necessarily like shied away from conversation, but it just kind of like fizzled out like on her end where it'd be like kind of like dry like responses back, and he's the one to know the most. I was just like, nah, fuck out. I still am.
Wait, he's to know the most?
No, because he would text me all the time and say like, "Dude, I'm just done with these." Like, and I'd be like, "All right, like send me a screenshot, like on the dating app, right?" It's like send me a screenshot of what you're saying. So like this asshole, you know how many times I've had to talk this dude, not like off a ledge, but just like, "Hey man, come back down to earth and let me." He would ask a question, right? That would be his opener, which was dry as fuck, and then, like, they would answer his question. He'd send a screenshot. He goes, "Bro, this bitch is annoying. I'm done with this shit." And I'm just like, you asked a question. She answered it. What are you pissed about? He goes, "This is dry." I'm like, so your fucking opener.
What are you expecting? What are you looking for?
So this is mine. Like,
Hang on. Can I tell them your opener? That he...
No.
No, I'm going to.
Oh, Jesus.
So...
Copy paste.
Yeah, he copied and pasted. It was nothing like... I was like, dude, all these profiles are personal, so you got to think of a pickup line that resonates with something that they put in there. It's like, oh, this relates. Oh, this is clever. It's witty. Bro, every single time. "Hey, gorgeous, how's your day going?"
That's the creepiest.
Oh, somebody's about to get their ass.
Let's watch this. Hold up. Time out, guys.
Dude, that's like what my dad used to do. Like, you don't even need to say anything. You just walk out and give...
That's being a dad.
Yeah.
So I
You
do
do
it
a
all
look.
the time.
You
Like,
just look.
Yeah, the look is all a
what
dad
are you
needs to do.
doing?
Dude. I'm
Sorry,
telling-
Dad.
Yeah, like when my brothers and I, we'd be like fucking around when we were little. My dad would just get
Yep.
just quiet. Sucks the air right out of the room. But
So
anyway.
like back to what we were saying, what I expect, right, is like I give like the opener. Apparently it's
And not
terrible.
apparently, it is.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Do you want a girl like rizzing you up? Like, what do you want? Like,
Look,
you ask a
If
question.
I'm dropping Riz, I expect
If
Riz
you're
to be dropped back.
No, first off,
Hold on.
Whose
Hold-
Riz are you using? You want to know what's funny? My best friend and him, which I'm a giving guy, I'd like to think.
I thought it was one of his best friends, but it's not.
And so I had this opener on my Hinge profile, and it was fucking gold. Because we talked about this.
Yeah.
Your first picture and that first caption, they got to be money, because that's the first thing that people are going to see. So I had a good picture, and then the first thing, it was just, fun fact, did you know that the guy who started Lululemon only named it that because he thought it would be funny to hear Asian people try to say the name, which is
a
fucking
fact.
true.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, that's pretty good. I'm going to use that. I'm like, oh, Are you? And not only that, you didn't use the Riz responsibly.
Okay, so it's not necessarily plagiarism, but let's talk about real fucking plagiarism about you taking my goddamn turkey call joke and running with it at your fucking
First
work.
off-
Can we hear it?
First off,
I
I
hear it?
told
Let me
everybody,
hear it
I was
right
like,
now.
"Do you want to
Wait,
hear
wait.
this joke from a guy at my last job?" And then everybody thought it was funny.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Ask
How-
all the guys at work.
All right,
I
guys.
told them I got it from the last job.
Back to the dating thing.
Hold on real quick. So everybody out there that's on the comment section, have you guys ever been on a dating app and then all of a sudden you put whatever you think is funny, the picture, and you see, for example, if you're a girl, you see a guy. If you're a guy, you see a girl, and it's all like perfect, and you're like, wow. And then you hear them talking, you're like, oh no.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean?
So that's the
When you're
glorious
like,
part.
no.
That's
You're
the glorious
like,
part
I
about the
can't-
new thing. They can do like voice memos.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit is creepy. Even when girls do it, it's even creepier when dudes do it. Like you just press it, and it's just a voice. I'm like,
Yeah, hey, I want you to know that my favorite hobby is going to the gym, and I like beaches.
One thing that's memorable in my life is that like one time I went to like Disneyland with my dad and I just had like a really good time.
you know what's even more annoying is when they go, actually, my best friend's voice, and it's like their friend going,
She's so great.
Yeah.
You guys should date.
What?
Yeah, dude, there's these ones that are like dating to what my best friend describes about dating me would be like, and it's her like friend on the fucking voicemail and she's like, actually I feel like if you were to date like Alana, like it'd be really great because she's like super good at like
You
everything.
do this so well?
Dude, it's so
because you know how
fucking
many
terrible.
times we've seen it.
She's so good at like crocheting. Like, so if you need like a jacket or anything, and like she's just there all the time. Oh my god, I love her.
And then
I might just date her.
It'll always end like,
Shut
and
the
oh my
fuck
god, and if you break her heart, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'll show up with my fucking Stanley and beat the shit out of you.
You guys are too good
They're
at this
good
shit. Like,
at
you guys
It's
gotta
fucking-
stop.
What
it's
the
so
fuck?
it's so accurate.
Hey, girls, you do you. Keep doing it if you're doing it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't.
So back to the conversation we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
I told Breezer last night about how like today I was gonna have the conversation, be like, hey, just so you're aware, like, not really looking to like hook up or anything. Like, I'm actually interested in dating you, this, and that. I don't know where your head's at. I don't know what your mindset is either, but I just don't want to waste like my time or your time either. So then I wake up today and I see that she's on a plane. I'm like, oh fuck me.
Well, but that's one because dating apps they fucking suck. Like I think we can all agree.
That's
like,
why I would get so annoyed.
I know
though.
for a fact that he's never used one.
That's
Yeah, that's how I found
Ashley.
Ashley on Bumble.
Yeah.
What?
He was like, hey torta, you want my chorizo?
Oh no, because on Bumble she has to hit him up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
wait, what was the opener?
Oh shit!
I
Actually,
don't-
hold
I
on,
don't remember the
wait.
opener. I don't-
Actually, by the way, Ashley, I'm not calling you a torta. Please don't fucking
I
take
know,
it.
that's what I was like.
No.
He's on his own.
I don't remember what. So the girl has to match with the guy. You have to match, and then the girl has to send the first message. I don't remember exactly what it was. I know what I said. I was like, "Hey,
Nice tits.
drop." I know. I was like, "Drop the Instagram," so I can see like the rest of her photos.
That's even worse than hate Gordon.
But
No,
listen how
like-
terrible this started.
no.
I don't know how he got with her.
No, it's like drop your like. Obviously, there was a little bit of conversation. Then I was like, "Can you drop your Instagram?" I want to see.
Turn that blue button white.
No, I was like, because I wanted to see. I was like, maybe she's one of those girls be posting the same angle because her nose is fucked up, or, you know, they got that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
No,
they got
I know.
that strong
Well,
jawline. They
it's
got
just
a-
like girls that always post pictures. If all of them are from here up,
Yeah.
all right.
You
you're
know what?
fucking
Yeah,
fat.
exactly.
Like,
We love all bodies. All bodies are
hey,
beautiful.
yeah, the naked raw what?
He said that.
Yeah, all the pictures
naked
I
raw
posted.
what?
All the pictures
Truth?
I posted.
Naked
So,
raw.
my full body.
Yeah, so I went on her Instagram. I look. Went back on there. She's like, see anything you like? And I was like, yeah, you. And then,
You son of a bitch.
hey,
I'm in.
Hey, panties drop right there. Boom. No, and then she's like, all right, okay. You see, I have 2 kids, right? And I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, let's bag up here.
Yeah. Go back on Instagram. Every
I
other
didn't see
picture.
that picture. I didn't
Every
see
other
those
picture
pictures.
had kids. I did not see them the first time. I just saw her.
You know
wanna
his-
know why?
You know what his thought process on it was? Well, the last girl I did only had 1 kid. This bitch has got 2 kids. Maybe I should do it.
Yeah. No, literally, that's what it was. It was my ex before that. She didn't get mad because I'm saying it now, Ashley. He made me say it. So, the girl before her had 1 kid. I said, I ain't ever gonna fucking do that again.
Isn't that the girl that hit you up last week?
I'm out
You're
of
such
I'm out
a
of
fucking
I'm out of this one.
You're a fucking asshole. You're an asshole.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker?
Yeah, I know. So,
Actually, I'm just kidding.
yeah, I told myself I'd never date a girl with a kid again.
He's doing that shit to me too.
And
I was getting him good.
Ashley had 2, so it was different. So, went with it and it worked out.
He was,
so far.
He did that shit to me last week, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, so dude, I've been fucking with him. Remember when we like first started? You weren't there when you met Christina, but we went over to Nick's house.
Yeah, Dr. Nick. Yeah.
And they were getting in the car, and I was like, all right, man, I'll talk to you. I was like, hey, later, Bailey. Like, just thinking of basic, like, white bitches' names. Apparently, Bailey's a real person.
Oh.
Oh no, it's not bad. It was just she's one of my friends from the military, and then he said that because
You just said a random name and it happened to.
I swear to God, I could have came up with Giselle.
Yeah,
like,
and
it's just random.
But
What
the
the
thing,
fuck?
I think it's
What do you mean,
subconsciously in his
Giselle?
mind because my friend Bailey is who
My
I
sister.
work with now. He got me
Hey.
this job.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
And then-
the hell with that.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You better stop that shit.
But no, he, like, and again, it was just like, we're like, so what was the other name? You said like Jessica or
Yeah.
like or something, and then
I was like, later, Vanessa.
yeah, and then like I like look across from my here. She just gives me one of those like.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's all bad.
I was like, last time I fucking FaceTime this dickhead with anybody around.
Yeah. Let's not. Oh, let's talk about FaceTime people. You're a jackass.
I think we spoke about it on the last
Yeah,
one.
we did.
Yeah, I'm still pissed about it.
About what?
It was next to my mother-in-law.
Oh,
Sick.
Yeah.
should we give? them
Nah,
the
we're
story?
good. I think we talked about it last week.
We talked about it last
All
week.
right, but anyway, no.
God.
Back to the dating thing. So like, have you ever? Well, no, you're fucking old. I know he's never used a dating app, right?
He's used those pagers. You used to page bitches,
Or like
right?
what?
His dating app was like the ads in the newspaper.
No, it was like eHarmony. Like
Yeah.
like the
eHarmony, yeah.
Did you used to have to go to the phone booth to call bitches late at night?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't have another dime. I'm gonna have to go. I'll call you when I get home to the landline.
My time's ending. I love you.
My first phone, I remember you had to wait till after 9 to talk because you
the
hit
minutes for free.
that too.
minutes are free.
Yeah.
Or if you were on Verizon is free.
Verizon. Weekends free.
Yeah.
It was all, yeah.
But no, like dating now fucking sucks, dude. Like
Yes.
especially like when you're like 30s, like late 20s, 30s, dude. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And then, well, I think, and again, back to what we were talking about with him, like again, I think we can all know that like dating, the older you get, it gets a little faster. Like, because everybody's like, especially women, they're like, oh yeah, when are you putting a baby in me? Like, it's like, oh, okay. Well.
Tyler's like, tonight.
Say less.
But
I did last night.
But the thing with him is like he's got a daughter, and I believe you said she has one daughter, right?
Yeah, dude, they're like 4 months apart.
Yeah. So like then
We
you
have
think,
so much in common. Like she's.
well, and that's what I'm saying. And so it's like you like at that point, like you're like, oh well, I'm not just trying to fuck around or whatever. Like you're like, hey, like I like you, want to see where this goes. Like we have these in common. Like they have a kid, so it's like. You don't just bring anybody around your kids, right? Because if you started dating, let's say you were single and you were dating a girl, would you be like, oh, hey, by the way, these are my kids. Nice to meet you. Like, no.
And it's like I'm not trying to like impede and be like, hey, I expect you to be like a mom to Addison, or I don't expect her to be like, I expect you to be a dad to my daughter. Like I don't think it's like that. So like I feel like you have to tread a little bit more carefully with that and whatnot.
Yeah, you're never gonna look for like another somebody to replace their family. It's mostly like you're gonna be my partner, help me raise a decent child. That's
And then
about it.
flip flop too.
But then-
She's looking at him like, oh, is this a guy that I would want to have around my kid?
And then like I'm even more cautious now because like the last relationship I had, like Addison was like super attached to that, and
You gotta be very careful when it comes to kids, man. It's
yeah, that was the roughest part. Like the breakup obviously sucked, but like when Addison was like, hey, when am I gonna go see? Because she would say my baby brother.
it's
Fuck, dude.
like we go through a breakup, but I believe that kids too go through a breakup.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the separation in itself. We're meant to like go through that struggle, but it's the separation for kids. It's like, well, what's going on?
But here's where it gets harder, right? Because then you kick into that gear of like, as men always do, of like, I'm fine. But it's like, yeah, I'm going through these raw emotions, but like I have my kid around, and it's like, whatever I'm feeling is like, fuck that. It's all got to be thrown in the back. Mm-hmm. So it kind of prolongs that part, which kind of, in my opinion, but.
So moving on that topic, obviously we see it on an everyday basis. We deal with obviously us, right? we have now we look at our partners as somebody that's gonna not only be good to me, but gotta be good to my kids.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little even harder because sometimes that's a big responsibility. I mean, Breezer, you still don't have any kids, but I mean, obviously you're pretty much uncle to all of our kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, my son's always trying to fight you and do everything, and he feels comfortable with you, and with Tyler too, and you, and he feels that kind of like bond. So at what point do you make that decision for you to say, you know what, this is what I want?
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to break up with you.
With who?
With you. We're not breaking up with
No,
you.
I'm not saying about me. Like
He's safe, dude. He's not going to be hurt by us.
who?
Your son.
Oh no, he don't give
If he
a shit.
does,
Like,
it
no,
actually
but I'm
might
saying,
be thrown in
no.
the pool.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying about like me, but I'm saying about you. Like you dating for somebody. At what point do you make the decision? You know what? This is who I want to help raise.
Well, because the other thing too is like the partner, and like, you know, if you dating someone with a kid, you're at some point gonna develop some sort of bond with that kid too. So then, like, if you gotta, you know, I know there's a lot of like in the back of your mind, like, oh, if we break up, I'm breaking up with you, but now like,
Dude, that part sucked.
I have
Good night.
now I have a relationship with your kid, and it's just like, well, fuck, and this is like, you know,
I don't think you got the
double.
whole like story of the last person I was with. Like, people would give me shit about it. I got with her when she was pregnant. It was like unexpected. Like, didn't think that we were gonna start dating each other, whatever. But like in the back of my mind, like I guess as a man, I call it being a man. Like I didn't give a shit. Like the kid needs a dad, so like if I needed to fill in, and I was going to. But at the same time, like that's not what was in the back of my head. But things go down the road, and you start to fall in love with that person, and then you ultimately fall in love with the kid.
God, dude,
Wow.
I went through.
But it was even worse because
Yeah.
it was even worse because the kid was half black, so obviously us rolling around. But that I had, yeah, dude, I had so many looks, and it's like I don't know if they were like, is that his kid or her kid? Like which one's got the shitty parent? You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. But dude, I loved that little boy, and to this day I still love him. But it's like that was the hardest part of the breakup was whatever. It's like, fuck, dude, now I can't see this kid.
All right, so I'm gonna be devil's advocate on this one. So at 21, I just finished The Ultimate Fighter, so I was making some good money. It's the raw truth. So one night I go out. One night I go out, and my college counselor, is out and about.
Yes, dude, this one's rough.
She's out and about, and
Have you heard this?
No.
so
Dude.
I blacked out.
Buckle up.
I blacked out. Next morning, I wake up and my buddy's like couch, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm naked. My counselor's naked next to me, and I'm like, oh my god. Please, sorry. I was 21, all right. So a couple
20 years
months
ago.
later, she goes to a fight down in Rocky Point. We're at some fights, and I need to have a conversation with you. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, oh yes. I was like, no. She's like, yes. I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh my god. Like my heart dropped. I was like, oh my god.
Immediately shits his pants.
But I took ownership of that. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we're pregnant. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna be there 100. So we moved in together. I bought everything for the kid. I was there like through the whole pregnancy. I was like, whatever she needed, I got. And then all of a sudden, we're about to give birth, and I'm like, yeah. And the baby's born, and it was like a Breeser, like his blue eyes, fully white, and I'm like, well, he's
Credit
just,
score is 730.
So I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh snap. So then that doubt came in my head, like, oh my god,
Is it mine?
So I was like, oh. So I kind of look at the baby, and I'm kind of like looking at her, and I'm like, well, she's from Venezuela, and I'm Mexican, and that's a blue-eyed baby. I'm like, something's not adding up. So I go to my mom. I'm like, Mom, let me go down the family. Like, do we have color eyes? And I was like, he's just born. He's just born. So we didn't have the baby until like a month in. And I remember my buddy walks in, and he looks at the baby, and he looks at me like, are you stupid, or are you just pretending to be? And I was like, what? Are you stupid, or you're just pretending to be?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
I was like, nah, that's mine. And he's like, all right, dude, I'm out. Have a good day. Boom. He leaves. He literally leaves. I was like, God. Planted that seed. Next thing you know, I couldn't deal with it. I was like, hey, we need to do a pregnancy test. Not pregnancy.
Like a paternity.
Paternity test. So next thing you know, she's like, she misses the paternity. This was like the expensive one, the one you could use in court, right? Mm-hmm. So she misses it, $500, down the drain. I was like, God. So one day I go and I pick her up, and I drive her straight into the paternity test. I was like, I need this. This is for me.
We bought you a bike.
This is for me. So she's like, no, if you don't want to be part of the baby, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, it's because I want to be part of the baby. I want to be zero doubt. Next thing you know, we do the test. 3 days later, they call us. You guys ever seen the movie Home Alone where they say, when he's like, my parents are in New York?
Yeah,
and he's like, running. they called me and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Escudero, are you sitting down?" And I was like, "Yes." "You are 0.0 the father." I ran through the house.
It was like an episode of Maury.
Yeah, it was. I was not excited, but I was like, I knew that wasn't my baby. You know, it's like blue eyes. Next thing you know, she called me and says, "I don't know what went wrong. Something was tampered with. That's your baby."
It wasn't my blood.
Yeah. So then all of us, I just said, "Hey, you know what? If you don't take my name off that birth certificate, we're gonna call the school."
Ooh, detention.
Well, she's a counselor
I
at
know.
a university.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of a sudden,
Very well-off university. Now.
yeah. And next thing you know, it's like everything got solved, and now the kid's like 14 or like something, and I've never. I was there through the whole prank. I tried to help her afterwards, and I was like, "Hey, let me help you find the dad." He's like, "No, this is your baby. Something's wrong with the test," and that's when you lost me
I
there.
think that story is a lot more different than mine. But yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like
see what you're saying.
Yeah, like no, but yeah, I told you it was different. Like you went on the, I'm gonna be there. You're a better man than I was at that time. You know, it was like, God damn, I didn't care. I was like, at that time, I was
Yeah,
like,
but if you're trying to be in a relationship, but like you're trying to be in a relationship with someone, and then it's built off of like, oh yeah, by the way, the kid that we had, it's not yours. It's like,
But at a certain point, you got to be like, yeah, I know.
but his situation, his is different than yours.
He was hoping it was his. You were with her
Dude.
knowing it wasn't.
I saw a baby be born that wasn't even mine. Like you messed that up for me. You know, it was like, yeah. Now there's no doubt that little guy over there running around is my
Oh, I know.
baby.
I know.
The first thing he did every time I see him, he's just like, hey, just fucking.
Yeah. It's like that one. Oh, you don't know.